morning, everyone. Good morning, and thanks a lot for joining today's session. And before we begin, I just wanted to share a very simple concept called as the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. It says that 80% of the results often come from just 20% of the effort. For example, think about your wardrobe. Most of us wear only about 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. Think about business. Often 20% of our customers contribute to 80% of the revenue, right? So the same principle basically applies to learning as well. During today's webinar, not everything that we will share will be equally valuable to every single person in this room, right? But we can guarantee that there will be a few insights, maybe just 20% of what we discuss, that could save you hours of work every week, or probably improve decision making, or probably change how you look at AI in your role, right? And the only challenge in this is that to find your 20%, you need to stay engaged for 100% of the session, right? So I truly encourage you to be present, take notes, ask questions, that could create value for you and the organization, right? In addition to this, we would also want this session to be a very interactive session rather than a one-way session, right? So through this webinar, feel free to use the chat window whenever you have a question or probably observation or even a practical challenge that you're facing in your work. Right? We do have a co-facilitator with us who will be monitoring the chat and responding to the questions during the session. And if your question is relevant for everyone, we will also address it live. Right? So please do not wait until the end. Feel free to ask any questions that come to your mind. As per our experience, the most valuable discussions generally come from the audience questions rather than the slides or the demos itself. Right? And finally, in the end, we do have a small surprise for everyone who stays with us. So we will be sharing two practical resources with you that you can start using immediately. Right? Now that we have set the stage, let's move on from theory to practical application. Right? So AI is no longer a future technology as we already know. It is transforming already how many of the businesses operate, or maybe how the teams are working, or maybe how the decisions are even made for that matter. Right? So the real question is not whether AI will impact your role or your job. The real question is whether you learn to use it before everyone else. Right. So with that note, I will be introducing our key speaker for today, Mr. Pavan Lalwani. So Mr. Pavan is the CEO and Managing Director of TechnoEdge Learning Services, also a corporate trainer, consultant, and content creator with over 16 plus years of experience in helping professionals and organizations leverage technology for better outcomes, or you can say better business outcomes for that fact, right? And he has trained around thousands and thousands of professionals across leading organizations in India and globally as well. He is also a Microsoft Certified Trainer in addition to that, and a recognized expert in AI, Power BI, and data analytics. And we truly believe that with his practical hands-on approach and deep industry experience, I'm sure today's session will be both insightful and actionable, right? So let's join hands in welcoming Mr. Pavan Lalwan.
Thank you, Sumit. Is it audible, everyone?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, everyone, welcome to the session on the 10x productivity. Everyone, my name is Pavan Lalwani. I am also setting my camera side by side. Welcome to this session, everyone. My name is Pavan Lalwani, experienced guy for training, coaching on different products and tools across the world. With right, I hope you don't mind, everyone. Yes. Thank you for joining. It's a Tuesday morning, and I welcome you all for this session. 90 minutes is interesting session which you'll have. I can guarantee, I can promise you, if you spend 90 minutes with me, you'll be saving 9,000 minutes in the entire year for yourself and for your entire organization. I can assure you for that. The reason for arranging this session was very interesting, very important topic. I have seen that Copilot is been used in US, Canada, Australia, like anything. But when I see in India, people have not even got the license. In US, Canada, and Australia, they have started getting the license already from last 1 year, and they have started using left, right, center. And I found a gap over there that people over there are upgrading automatically immediately, and there's a gap over here. And I being an Indian instructor, and I'm teaching those people, and when I see back here in the country, it's little difficult. So I thought of arranging this webinar. Number one, I thought of sharing whatever knowledge I can with this session here. 99% of this session is practical, no theory, nothing. I will show you the real examples, what I'm learned from those different companies, and I'll try to showcase. In a month, almost I around meet approximately 9 to 10 new different clients, and I see the same story everywhere. Okay, There they are still learning ChatGPT, but they've got tools like Copilot, and they are progressing over there. Okay, so everyone, the first topic which I want to share is, okay, by the way, during the session, if you're not able to understand or if anything, please put in the chat window. If I'm going very fast, very slow, and if you're not able to get it, please put in the chat window. I'll be able to answer that. If you and your job is only two things. Okay, learn, understand, and next is answer the questions in the chat window. What you'll be doing, learn, understand, and answer the questions in the chat window. That's very simple job what you have. It's not a practical. You will not be doing a practical with me. I will be doing the practical. You'll be just observing what I'm trying to do, and you can ask me questions over here. Um, and for example, I'll keep on asking you questions. Okay, the questions are very simple, nothing difficult, and you have to answer those questions. For example, you see on the screen, I've asked you a question. Okay, instead of you typing and wasting time, I've given your work, I made your work very simple. So, like this. I've not shared the screen, but I'm just checking with you if you're able to answer or not. All right, so everyone, the first topic of the day is productivity leak. Where are we actually wasting a lot of time? Okay, I'm directly coming to the topic here. Where are we wasting a lot of time in the organization? People even don't know about it. There are a lot of productivity leaks in the organization. We spend a lot of time into meetings, reportings, checking emails, searching files, searching documents, searching boss ka email, and searching a lot of things. And also we spend a lot of time into documentation. Okay, creating Word to PPT, PPT to Excel, Excel to some other document. And these are the topics where we spend a lot of time. In a day, there are 8 hours, 8 working hours, 5 days in a week if you work in the MNC. So 40 hours in a day, 40 hours in a week is what we work. And how much time do we spend on this task? 8 hours in a meeting in the entire week. I'm talking about entire week. It can be more or less depending upon your designation and the position. We spend 5 hours on reporting. You spend a lot of time, which is email, 6 hours, searching, writing, drafting, thinking. You don't just directly write it, you think and write it. You also spend a lot of time into searching some specific file. Okay, searching some specific file. You spend a lot of time on this. So everyone, these are some pointers. And last one, I can say documentation. Now, if you calculate this total, I can guarantee this is the average time you're investing on the productivity, which is productivity leaks, and it can be minimized. I cannot say this webinar will save 27 hours. I can say at least it can save 10 hours minimum. I can guarantee 10 hours minimum in the entire week. So you see 50% and above that is spent into the repetitive work, something which is not so interesting. So the topic for today is what we are going to learn is how to minimize this 27 hours to 17 hours. Okay. And as I said, it's a webinar. Don't expect that you'll become expecting, perfect into Copilot. No. So it's just awareness session. So please understand. All right. So what is the thing which we'll be covering, everyone? I'll be covering few topics to give you more confidence. See, meetings are done in the Teams. Reportings are done into Excel. Email, it's in the Outlook. Searching info, anywhere. SharePoint, OneDrive, and documentation can be Word or can be PPT, anywhere. So I'll be talking about some few topics, and trust me, you'll enjoy this session. 90 minutes, I guarantee 9,000 minutes in the entire year you'll be saving. 9,000 minutes. Okay. And I've been doing that. So perfect. So everyone, this is what we have. Okay, there are approximately 11,000 videos on YouTube till date. 11,000 videos on Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, Copilot, and all. From there, I scrap a lot of comments, understand what are the major pain point problems, and try to solve all of them here. So basically, this webinar is an output of the comments which comes in the YouTube here, right, everyone? So let's proceed. Allow me to give you some examples. I'll be covering this topics. Okay, I'll cover this topics over here, and I'm starting with the Excel. Okay, I'm starting with Excel. So what you need to do is you need to answer some questions if I ask you, and please be fair when you're answering the questions. Let's begin. So I have a data, okay, and I'll just ask you, it's a productivity hack. Excel is one of the example. I'll slowly, quickly go to the next topic as well. So first question is, I have famous people on the planet and their date of birth. Famous people on the planet and their date of birth. My boss told me to find out the age in years, months, and days. how to find out their age in years, months, and days. So everyone, if you try to find out, you will take at least 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and I'm talking about years, months, and days. Okay, how do I calculate the age? I will just go to Copilot. It's a paid license. Some people may have it, some people may not have it. So it's fine. You can just observe how I'm opening it. Again, I repeat, it's a paid version. Okay, paid version. You get a license for that. If you're a working professional, connect with your admin. If you're an individual, buy a license of 2-3,000. Okay, if you want it. So when I click on Copilot, everyone observe interesting part. I will just tell them, get me answers in C column. No prompting, no coding, no formula, no talent. I'm a 48% graduate from MIT College, 48%. So if I can do it with the help of Copilot, I think you definitely might be smarter than me. Nobody's lesser than me. But yeah, so you'll be able to get it 60 seconds, everyone, 60 seconds, and you get the answers. How many? 60 seconds. So this is my age in years, months, and days very, very quickly. Okay, that's a first example. Like this, I'll show you 6 examples in Excel, in Word, in PowerPoint, and so on. Please try to answer, everyone. I have a question for you. I have received dates over here. Okay, these are very simple dates. My boss told me to find out year, month number, month name, short month name, day number, and ऐसे करते 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 he has given me a lot of data. So he told me find out everything. Okay, find out till CW column. So it can be date minus 30 days, date plus 30 days. So basically 100 calculations. Okay. If I select this column, carefully observe 100, how many? 100 columns are there. So if I ask you one question here, if this task is given to you, okay, if this task is given to you, how much time will you require to get this done? Okay, how much time will you require to get this done? So if you can answer on the screen, there's a pop-up window. If this 100 questions you have to solve by yourself, okay, how much time will you take? Okay, Shweta, you're unable to use Poly. No problem. So you can put in the comments. I will read that. Perfect. So you see couple of hours, everyone, you can see the response. Many people say 1 hour, many people say one column, 1 minute, 100 columns, 100 minutes. So everyone, see the webinar का title क्या है? 10x. अगर मैं आपका 240 मिनट को 24 मिनट में कर देता हूँ, 10x हो गया, right everyone? So here, let's do it in 100 seconds. कितना seconds? 100 seconds. All the 100 columns. Double click or single click. Okay. So here the column name is CW. Last column का नाम देखिए CW. तो मैं क्या कहूँगा उसको कि get me answers from B to CW. That's it. Okay. B to CW. अगर मुझे उसको थोड़ा सा अच्छा prompt दे दूँ, Control C, CW column. That's it. No problem, no talent, no coding required. अगर आपका कोई tool is saving 4 hours in a week, won't you purchase it, right? Won't you buy it? Okay. This is the power of Copilot. I'm not a sponsored person of Copilot, so don't worry. आप GPT यूज करिए, आप कुछ और भी यूज कर सकते हैं, Claude भी यूज कर सकते हैं everyone. Claude भी है यहाँ पे. So 100 seconds will wait and we'll get the answers. So imagine 4 hours का काम, if it is done in 100 seconds. This is the power of this Copilot. So remember, the title is 10x productivity with Copilot. So Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, every tool Copilot has been integrated. Last October tak, I used to hate Copilot. I never liked Copilot because it was just a chat. Okay, it was just a chat. But now it is doing the work. It's an agentic AI. Okay, it's an agentic AI. Shweta, yes. Perfect. And please see everyone, 100 columns का answer I have received in 100 seconds. 200 पकड़ो अगर internet सही नहीं चल रहा है, but you understand, right? So what we do is TechnoEdge company, TechnoEdge Learning Services company, which we are into B2B training, we collect data from all the organizations, not the confidential data. We collect the data, how much time they use on this, how much time they do on that particular topic. We brainstorm and we understand these are the challenges. Okay. And based on that, these are the case studies which are defined. So all our instructors which goes to different companies, they do the same practice over here. You see the formulas written. ऐसा नहीं कि हवा में दिया, it's the formulas which are given here everywhere. Okay. That's the beauty of this Copilot. So the next one, I have this dirty data, unclean data. And I want to give me 1 minute. Loading screen is blocking. If you give me 1 minute. Yeah. So you can see on the screen, I have some dirty data over here. Okay. This dirty data is something which we usually get in the company. Now, what happens is people spend a lot of time into cleaning this data. Okay, a lot of time. So what is this cleaning of data? You have to trim the data, proper case, upper case, lower case. Okay, ये देखिए, left, right, mid. Okay, so what I can do is in headers, it's not compulsory to write the name. It's okay. It's not compulsory, but अगर headers होगा तो it would be easier. So if I want to clean this data and get the answers from B to H column, I will just tell them, get me answers from B to H column. No coding, no formula, no equal to sign, कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. It's so simple. Now I hope you are able to see the screen, everyone, in the chat window if you can mention. Some people were facing issues. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So get me the answers from B to H column, everyone, and within 60 seconds, just 60 seconds. ये जो पूरा ribbon आप देख रहे हो ना, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook का पूरा ribbon is of no use now. Okay, it's of no use. So it's so simple now. ये देखिए, the data has been cleaned and it's visible here. You see the trim data, you see the upper case, you see the lower case, everything is mentioned over here. Let me do it again. Some people are asking कैसे किया बताओ, screen blocked हो गया था, तो I'm repeating them for them. Yeah. अगर आपका column name नहीं है चलेगा, अगर आपका column name नहीं है चलेगा, you can tell them कि यार ऐसे बना के दो, वैसे करके दो. It's not compulsory. So I told them get me answers from B to CW column. Yes. So get me the answers from B to CW column, मिल जाएगा. Okay. And how much seconds? 60 seconds, 100 seconds. आपका 4 घंटे का काम will be done in few minutes. So everyone, Copilot is integrated into Excel, Word, Visual Studio, everywhere. And still people are still using in the old method, just using the old method. So, right, 100 seconds. And this is just tip of the iceberg, everyone. There are a lot of things when you see, you'll be surprised कि यार ये भी हो सकता है. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so that's the answer I've got. All the 100 columns I received it. Now, coming to the next part, everyone. Carefully observe this data. Someone asked me, अगर data खराब होगा, तो data cleaning होगा? The answer is yes. Carefully observe. These are the 3 columns. Ganda data, very bad data. And you see the date problems. People spend 4 hours in a week. 4 hours in a week to clean the date formats. Ask me. I've worked with them, okay, who are into operations. And then there are some data here. My boss told me to remove blank rows, duplicate rows, combine first 3 columns. देखिए everyone, just read this one. So these are the task activities given to me by my boss, right? So he told me to clean the date formats as well. So the data is given from A to F column. The data is given from A to F column and the questions are given in the H column. So I will tell them, ठीक है, I will tell them, कुछ और बोलता हूँ मैं उनको, हाँ, just to make you a little interactive. ठीक है, so I will tell them perform the activities given in H column on the data in A, B, C, D, E, F column. I repeat, ये जो H column में activities दिए हैं, do that on the A to F column. So I will tell them in a simple English, perform activities given in H column on data given in A to F column. Done. That's it. So it doesn't judge me because I make spelling mistakes, obviously. So it understands कि मुझे क्या करवाना है, ठीक है? And how many seconds? I think 100 seconds. 100 seconds में it will remove blank rows, remove duplicates, combine first 3 columns, change the date formats. Trust me, everyone. If I write 100 activities in that column, या फिर मैं यहीं पे लिख देता हूँ, तो भी I'll get the answers. ये देखिए, the answers are over here. So 100 seconds में you will get the answers. Date column देखिए, see the K column. This will take 3 to 4 hours if you assign this to some junior, I can say, but this is good. I'll stop it and I'll go to the next. And this is the hero example. If you can answer me this one, I will, this is very excellent. So I have a full address shuffle data. Okay, second last example. I have this data, something in the beginning, mobile numbers in the starting and ending, you say in the middle. फिर से देखिए, in the beginning, in in the end somewhere, and in the middle. So my boss told me to find out all the mobile numbers over here. How to find out the mobile numbers over here? समझे आप कितना डेटा है? It's how much? 1000 records. Same way, boss also told me to find out the name. You see Sanjay Patel, there's a what do you call here, David Lee, somewhere there's a Bharat, somewhere there's a Rohit Iyer. How to extract the data and put it over here when the data is not consistent, when the data is not consistent, right? So please tell me, yeah, is it audible, everyone? Yeah, perfect. So please tell me the time required. If you try to use it, it will take a lot of time. So what I'll do is I will just tell them a simple command, extract the data from in B to H column. So I'll just put it here and I can tell them extract the data in B to H column. That's it. उसको नहीं बताना कि डेटा कहाँ रखा हुआ है, उसको ये नहीं बताना कि कॉलम हेडिंग्स में क्या लिखा हुआ है. वेरी सिंपल. अब मैंने जो लिखा है एक्सट्रैक्ट डेटा, द वर्ड विच आई हैव रिटन, you can put anything, clean data and put it there, purify the data or whatever language if you want, you can put it there. So it is possible. You just tell them how much seconds, 100 seconds. Even if the data was 10,000 records, everyone, 10,000 records, so you'll get the answers, right? Now, why I've taken the first topic as Excel? Why not PowerPoint and Word document? See, Excel is used by everyone. The age of Excel is older than me. It's 42-year-old today. Okay. So it will still be there next 42 years, I think. So that's the beauty of this tool. So whenever there's a no pattern in the data, it understands and then it gives you the answer. So Abhishek, it was my mistake. Bharat is the name of the country. My mistake. So when I was talking, I didn't see that data. Yeah, I'm doing multitasking, a lot of things over there. So please, so carefully observe everyone, 60 seconds or 100 seconds, and I've got the data. Bharat matlab India. Okay, some places they have written Bharat. Delhi, Noida, mein they call it Jai Hind. When you pick up the call, they say Jai Hind. They don't say good morning. So they call as Bharat over there, some people. Yeah, so I can click on stop. So everyone, that's a part over here. Now, people who are working in CHROs, L&D, all the departments, this is for you, everyone. You take a lot of feedbacks, right? You take a lot of feedbacks and the feedbacks are very lengthy. The feedbacks are very lengthy and you do not know whether it is positive, negative, or neutral. For example, ये देखिए, I found the session confusing at many times. ठीक है? I found the session confusing many times. And this means it is negative. Okay, the pace was too fast. Some places you see, I absolutely love the hands-on approach. So if you're an L&D, if you're into L&D, if you're into CHR or someone, you want to do the sentiment analysis. Kitna positive, kitna negative. So you go back here and I can tell them, get me answers in C column. That's it. Get me answers in C column. So C column के अंदर, if I write positive, negative, neutral, I will get positive, negative, neutral. If I write -1, +1, 0, I'll get the answers accordingly. If I tell them to create a pie chart, donut chart, it will do the work for me. Okay. So one line and you can get the answers. Carefully observe. I'm not talking about the old method. I'm not going to the menu bar, searching 100 different options. No, I'm not going there and I'm just getting the answers for you. That's the beautiful part about the sentiment analysis. The next one is interesting for all the HR people. Dashboard creation is very difficult. You spend a lot of time into creating dashboards. Now carefully observe. This is the data which I've received and I want to create a dashboard. How much time it will take me? It will take me just 10 minutes. I'll just go back here. Okay, click on this part. And in this new chart, I'll tell them create a dashboard with 10 charts and 10 slices. That's it. See, this is very bad prompt. Please understand, it's a very bad prompt. How to get a good prompting? We have an option in the Copilot. There's a prompt coach which comes over there. And from there, I can copy the prompt and I can paste the prompt here. But please observe, since we are in the webinar, I'll not go into details over there, okay, how to write prompting and everything. But 10 minutes of your life, just 10 minutes, and your dashboard would be ready. So I will just show you that there are no other charts over there, you see. But I have an interesting part. I have already copied one prompt yesterday. So why not use that? Control A, C, and I can Control V. Yesterday night, I just created one prompt. I'm using that prompt and I can paste it there. So once I do that, everyone, once I paste that prompt, we will be waiting for 10 minutes, okay, till it completes 10 minutes and then we'll come here. But I know your time is valuable. I'll not ask you to wait for 10 minutes. I'll take you to some other topic. I hope it's fine, everyone, some other topic. So coming to the part over here, what we have seen is how you can improve the productivity in Excel. Okay. How do you improve the productivity in Excel? So that is one Excel we have seen. Now let's talk about the second one, calendar. Okay, calendar plus Outlook. Very interesting part. So if I go to this browser here, I can go for Copilot, everyone, since we are learning how to use the Copilot. By the way, how much do you trust on the Copilot or any AI tool? You can just trust how much? 95%. You don't trust 100% because there's a logic behind that. There's a logic behind that, how much you can trust on Copilot. Okay, please observe. Let me give you a proper explanation. You understood, right? 4 hours ka work, if it is coming down to 4 minutes, why not a person will use it? First thing, 4 hours ka work, if it is coming to 4 minutes, matlab 240 minutes ka work in 4 minutes. The name of this tool is Copilot. Co मतलब क्या होता है? Co-author, co-pilot, co-colleague, something. Okay. So co का मतलब है साथ में रहने वाला. So human is required in the loop. See, Elon Musk, Sam Altman और जो Anthropic का owner है, they are working hard to convert this co-pilot to autopilot. जब co-pilot का autopilot हो जाएगा, then you and me will not be required. तो ये webinar होगा ही नहीं. जब तक को है तब तक we all are safe, right? So this Copilot can do 95% work accurately. कितना? 95%, not 100%, because it has a power of hallucination. It can hallucinate and give you the wrong information. So then you might say कि यार 95% देता है, 5% नहीं देता है. अरे भाई 5% का is your task. What is your task is verify, validate, and find mistakes. Okay, verify, that's what you call verify, validate. Verify and validate, that's the reason why human is required in loop. So don't think yaar koi kaam ka nahi, it is not required. I have seen this feedback. You can trust on Copilot if you are working in the company. Okay, if you're working in a company, because it's an enterprise data protection. Enterprise data protection. Your data is not been taken out to train AI models. If you're working in a company, if you're an individual, okay, then depending upon your license. If you're using a free version, then I'm not sure. But in the enterprise version, it's completely safe and secure. Careful. Let me show you the next part. Meanwhile, the dashboard is created. Carefully observe. Dashboard process is in creation. It is doing the work. I think you cannot see the sheet. Now you might be able to see the sheet. You see, these are the sheets which are getting prepared over here. And now I'll be going to the next part. Yeah. So this is my Outlook. This is my email, everyone. On this email, carefully observe, I've received a lot of emails. Okay, I received a lot of emails. I'm also having emails in CC. Okay, carefully observe, there are CC emails as well. So 3,500 something, I don't read all the emails. So I go to this Copilot and I can take help of Copilot in the work option. Please remember, it's a paid version. I'm using the paid version. Okay, I'm not using the license, what you call free version. I can ask Copilot. See, I can ask Copilot, show me last 10 emails. That's it. Show me the last 10 emails. It goes to my Outlook, finds those email, and it will give me the output here. These are the 10 emails. Kitna second? 60 seconds. ये तो बहुत simple है, right? Last 10 emails, you see, last 10 emails I've received. Perfect. That's the last 10 emails, but that's something very easy. I will not type. See, typing is boring. Please remember, when you type, how much is your typing speed? 40 words per minute. Remember, how much? 40 words per minute is your typing speed. But when you speak, you see, I'm speaking faster. So when I speak, my speaking speed or the talking speed is 160 words per minute. Okay, that's my talking speed. So remember, instead of typing, go for speaking. That is going to increase your speed by 4x. Kaise? Let me show an example here. I want you to show me emails which I've received from Mr. Sumit. Between 10th of March 2026 to 20th of March 2026. Okay. I couldn't write this much. SUMEDH. Done. So I spoke and it is going to give me the answers. It goes to my Outlook, finds out कि यार इसने कौन सा email भेजा है 10 से 20 तारीख के बीच में, and then within few seconds I'll get the output here. Okay, 60 seconds, not more than that. So you see 39 emails the person has sent me, 39 emails, and these are the 39 emails which I've received between 10 to 20th March. Perfect. ये तो बहुत बेसिक है, राइट? बट इफ आई टेल देम फाइंड दी सेंटीमेंट एनालिसिस, काफी बार ऐसे होता है आपको कोई बॉस से गाली पड़ेगा, कस्टमर क्लाइंट से मिल सकता है, सो आई कैन आस्क माय को-पायलट, यार किसी से कुछ पड़ी है क्या, इन द सेंस is there any escalation, is there any negative feedback, is there something which I have received wrong in my inbox? Okay, when I say wrong, वो समझ जाएगा, not happy, bad, it will find out the words. So please observe. I want you to find out those emails, top 10 emails, which I've received in the last 3 months. Find out those top 10 emails, which I've received in the last 3 months, which have been not so positive. They are negative, where there are some escalations, negative feedback, something which is not happy within the customer, client, internal company, or anyone. Find those top 10 emails and give me the data in a table format. Perfect. So this is just an idea which I'm giving to you. Okay. It will go and find out the sentiment. अगर उसमें लिखा होगा ना word बुरा, okay, I'm just saying bad word, something written. किसी ने गाली दे दिया होगा, customer होते हैं काफी बार. So it will go through, understand the sentiment and give you the answers here. So that's a beautiful part. कितना time लगेगा? 60 seconds. If your internet is slow like mine, 100 seconds. लेकिन within 100 seconds, you should be getting the answer here. Okay. Top 10 emails मिल जाएगा. And let me show you those top 10 emails. So you see issue, problem, regret, ये उसने खुद ही words बना दिए. So now what is happening? AI is very dynamic, everyone. AI today, कल GPT था, आज Claude आ गया, कल कुछ और आएगा. So it's very dynamic. By the time we launch any course, we launch something, it's changing so rapidly that it's very difficult to do that. So currently there are only sessions which can help us. You see, I analyzed last 3 months context, 2200 emails are scanned. Okay, 2200, but कितना मिला? Limited number of actual clear negative signals. तो ये मेरे लिए तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, no negative. But हाँ, top negative escalations, you see, supporting and so on. So these are some. I'll not show my negative. कि मैं बताऊं. So I'll go for the next. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you come back to this Excel, everyone, यहाँ पे देखिए dashboards बन चुका है. Carefully observe. These are the dashboards which are prepared. So if I zoom it little bit, and yeah, you can see this, everyone. So I have to zoom it properly and try to bring it. Yeah. So high attrition risk, training completion, productivity risk, and plenty of visuals are there. I cannot say it's the best in the world. No, it's not the best, but within limited time, what it could give, it is what is given. You see, that's a analysis which is done. So you can expect beautiful dashboards which can be created with the help of Copilot. Okay. All right, so here we go, everyone. Now you understood about the HR data and salary slips. Okay, that's one example of salary slip, which I'll come back. So what we have seen is, we have seen about the Outlook. We have seen about the Outlook, how to extract any email with any criteria. Any email with any criteria. We have also seen about the Outlook to analyze sentiments from the data, from the emails. The next one is calendar. What is the most challenging part in calendar, everyone? What is the most challenging part in calendars? Can you put in the chat window, everyone? Where do you spend a lot of time into calendars? I have a solution, but I want you to ask me a question first. Calendars may, what is the challenge you face? We forget looking for free time for settings meetings. Shweta is 100% right. Shweta, Pankaj, meetings and webinars, excellent. आपके सारे problems, what you'll be mentioning, I have the solution for that. In the sense Copilot, I'm just a mediator. So finding availability of colleagues. Ramnath, 100% correct. Ramnath is giving 100% correct answer. So please observe. ये मेरा calendar है. Okay, यहाँ पे देखिए, there are a lot of meetings and calendars. Now there are 3 people in my company. How many? 3 people in my company, जिसके साथ I want to do a meeting with them. I don't know their availability. I don't know their availability. I have to call them, message them, mail them. So I spend 4 hours, 3 hours, or 1 hour, whatever time. I will tell to Copilot, please observe. I want to have a meeting with three people in my company. The name of those three people are Mr. Sumit Sadafal, uh, Mr. Pavan Tiwari, Miss Rajshri, uh, let's say Mr. Tejas Kadam, Miss Anshika Patel. I want to have a meeting with these three people. I want you to find out three time slots in the next week. Find out three time slots in the next week after 2 p.m. And it should be 45 minutes ka duration. Find out 45 minutes ka duration and give me three time slots which I can have a meeting with them. The objective, the agenda of the meeting would be learning Copilot in TechnoEdge learning services. आपको लगता है ये मैं टाइप कर पाता आपके सामने, राइट? आई स्पोक, आई टुक 1 minute एंड आई गॉट द आंसर्स. द ओनली थिंग इज आई हैव टू समझाना पड़ेगा सदाफल एंड देन मिस्टर पवन तिवारी, मिस राजश्री, मिस तेजस कदम एंड डन, खत्म. सो व्हाट आई डिड वाज, मुझे चार लोग के साथ मीटिंग करना है. आई वांट नेक्स्ट वीक का टाइम स्लॉट 45 मिनट्स का एंड फाइंड आउट टाइम स्लॉट. सो एवरीवन 100 seconds, कितना 100 seconds and my work would be done. Okay, my work would be done. Please see everyone, suggested time slots. Are. No, it has not given the right answer. Let me give you the other example. It has not given the right answer. So maybe my prompting or maybe my words would be different. So I want to have a meeting with three people in my company, Mr. Tejas Kadam, Mr. Krunal Mehta, Miss Anshika Patel. Find out their time slots for the next week after 2 p.m. for 45 minutes. Find out three slots of next week after 2 p.m. of 45 minute slots. And the objective of this meeting would be salary appraisal. So अब मैंने थोड़ा छोटा कर दिया. So see, I'm just speaking. I'm not giving a prompting. Right method is give a right prompting. So and then you'll get the answer. So please see, the output is excellent. नहीं, आज कंट्रोल सी एंड आई कैन कंट्रोल वी. होता है ऐसे, कभी कभार होता है. सो एंड ऐसे 95% Copilot यू कैन ट्रस्ट, नॉट 100%. तो ये था 5% आपके लिए. या गजानन, ह्यूमन इन द लूप आर रिक्वायर्ड हियर. सो it usually gives, हाँ ये था output. This is what I wanted to show everyone. This is a right method of getting the output here. मैंने क्या किया, prompt दिया, वो टाइप भी नहीं किया मैंने, सिर्फ I have spoken. These are 4 leaders in the organization in TechnoEdge Learning Services. 29th of June. Okay, मेरा लैपटॉप का फॉर्मेट इज MMDD. 29th of June. ये देखिए 45 मिनट्स का टाइम स्लॉट दिया उसने एंड आई कैन सी दिस ऑप्शन हियर. So यहाँ पे देखिए send invite for option 1. I can go to the next one, send invite for option 2 and send invite for option 3. These are 3 options. When I select this 3 option, third one select. The moment I click on the send invite, automatically email chala jayega. I don't have to be there to type an email. It will directly send an email. Now if I send them, बेचारे वो सब accept कर लेते हैं. I've done this practical many times. So this is the beautiful part. You write it, it does the work and gets the answer. So this is what you call calendar. Okay, that's the best part of calendar. What are we learning and why are we learning, everyone? The objective of this session, don't forget what was the objective of the session is. You spend a lot of time into searching. याद है आपको 4 घंटा हफ्ते में you spend time in searching, maybe file, maybe calendar, maybe something. Emails, searching 6 hours of email, drafting email, finding that data, it goes over here. Reporting मैंने आपको दिखा दिया that 5 hours, how we brought down to some time over here. The meetings, I'll take you over there and the other part as well. So coming back, we will be talking about some other topics as well in the Copilot. So I want to go to what do you call Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir is a very good place. Can you suggest one good place where I want to go, everyone, in the chat window? I want to go with a family, okay, on a vacation for 3 days. Can you please put in the chat window what is that location? Gulmarg. Thailand तो नहीं, family के साथ नहीं जा सकते. धर्मशाला, and I'm a family man. So so धर्मशाला. चलिए, so गुलमर्ग जाते हैं, everyone. गुलमर्ग चले जाते हैं. So I want to go with my family on Gulmarg. I want to go with my family to a location named as Gulmarg. I want to spend 3 days with my family, find out those time slots, 3 continuous consecutive days where there is no Saturdays and Sundays. Find out those 3 days uh, where I can take a leave from the organization and travel with my family to Gulmarg. Okay, give me 2 slots for the month of July. एंड डन हो गया। तो मैं चला गया गुलमर्ग, लेकिन गुलमर्ग के लिए चाहिए टाइम। सो मैंने पूछा उसको कहाँ जा सकते हैं। सो मनाली भी अच्छा है, बट अभी ट्रैफिक बहुत है। एंड केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व, my work is taken care by this Copilot. I don't have to open the what do you call calendar। और ये देखिए, 1, 2, 3 जुलाई को मैं जा सकता हूँ। मैंने उसको कहा राइट, सैटरडे संडे नहीं चाहिए, मुझे चाहिए नॉर्मल वर्किंग डेज। 13, 14, 15 जुलाई को आई वॉन्ट टू गो देयर, एंड दैट्स द ऑप्शन। Okay, so this is the best part about the Copilot. Please observe the best part. आपने कुछ कहा था राइट कि टाइम इज मनी एवरीवन। मैं आपको एक चीज बता दूं, 90 years calendar. I will give you some realization, everyone. What is that realization is this session is actually inspired from this topic here. Carefully observe, 90-year human life in months. How much? 90 year. So this is the only space where you and me are working. Our body's fine. We go to gym, we go to office, we do all the activities. 60s ke baad your body starts decaying, right? So today, everyone, this is the only time frame of 30 years. Okay. And we should not spend doing something repetitive work. Okay. Don't spend time on repetitive work. ये तो बचपन तो गया, जवानी भी गई, वो गाना आपने सुना है, right? So now you have to spend this wisely. Use Copilot. Okay. Let's come back and find out find out the number of meetings I've conducted from the month of January 2026 till date. Find out the number of meetings I have conducted from January 2026 till date. Give me the data in a table format. Give me the data in a table format in the descending order of the number of meetings I have attended or conducted, and the number of hours I have spent on those meetings. Give me in the table format. ये जो मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, whatever I'm repeating for you, not for Copilot, everyone. This topics I'm repeating the lines for you, for some people, not for Copilot. So this will go and find out. So imagine agar everybody is using Copilot, okay, or any tool. I'm not talking about Copilot, but MNC companies only allow Copilot because it's a Microsoft product. So the amount of time what we are wasting, ठीक है, this time is so crucial, so precious. ये वापस नहीं आएगा, ठीक है। So use करो. I don't do any manual work. You won't believe that. I do everything automated, or I delegate to someone. So these are the time slots, everyone. Yeah. So 28th of May, I have conducted 9 meetings, which was 7 hours. On 23rd of April, I've done 6 hours of or 7 hours of meeting. It has given me the count here. So it says the high demand. My high demand was on those days, and it says pattern in the schedule. So sorry, late April, mid May, early June. Okay. So it is analyzing the data, and it has given me my full calendar data in the. It has given the full calendar data in the Excel. Now I can analyze this calendar. I can analyze and I can take a quick decision okay, what I've done in my life from this January month, right? So you understood, right, everyone? Copilot. Use Copilot left, right, center. अगर होगा तो, नहीं होगा तो you have to do it manually, right? So yesterday क्या हुआ? When I went home, to be very frank, I fought with my wife, ठीक है? And she saw some messages and something के said कि आप कहाँ थे? आप इसके साथ घूम रहे थे, आप इसके साथ घूम रहे थे, बताओ, सच सच बताओ। So I said नहीं यार, I have not been there. You can ask anyone. She said should I ask someone कि आप यहाँ वहाँ घूम रहे थे? So I said चलो Copilot को पूछते हैं. So tell me Copilot what I was doing on 5th January 2026. The 5th January को मैं क्या कर रहा था 2026? I have to check if it is not Sunday or Saturday. 5th of January को Monday था, right? See if you see Monday here. So it says I found multiple emails and chats. So meeting schedule. Now you see ID meeting schedule. So I showed her the recording and I said recording देख लो इसमें है and I've spoken मेरे words भी है उसके अंदर. So what happens is everyone, I didn't fight with my wife, but I'm trying to tell you, you can find your data anywhere with the help of Copilot. Okay. कोई भी दिन का कोई भी चीज का you can find out. आप ये भी पूछ सकते हैं कि tell me the number of meetings I have done with Mr. Kunal Mehta in this year. Okay. In this year, how many meetings I've done with this person because he sits in the other city and obviously he's the only person which I talk him a lot. So this will give me a count of all the meetings over there. Everyone, this is important. 18 meetings I've conducted. So on this person, I have spent 18 hours in this entire year. Agar wo 18 hours ka is not giving me that output, then my time is wasted, right? I have to look after my time properly. And that's the output here. Yes. I hope you are understanding how I fought with my wife and vacation and everything. Any questions you can put in the chat window. See, unpaid version, every tool has different capabilities. Copilot, why I'm pushing Copilot is not because I'm getting paid, not because I'm a Microsoft certified partner. We TechnoEdge are partner as well. Copilot is the only tool which is integrated with Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams. All this package is integrated and you get one-stop solution. How much is the cost? 2000 per month. Okay, for an individual. Company wise, it is different. There is no tool. Okay, Claude abhi aane wala hai. There's no tool which is integrated with all of them. Number one, which is trusted by the bigger companies, multinational companies. They are not been trusted, banking domains and all. So this is the only tool right now. It is safe and secured, enterprise data protection. I cannot take a guarantee of other tools because they are not been given over there, right? Chaliye, let's move forward here. Yes, Atuluru, this is for you. Next one. Lot of meetings I conduct. Okay. A lot of meetings I conduct in the company and it's very difficult to keep a track. Okay. So what happened is every day, everyone, I have recently covered one meeting. Let me show you that example. Yeah. Whatever meeting happens, can you record those meetings? You see, I have this Copilot. This was one of the meeting which I did not attend. Yeah. This is one of the meeting which I did not attend and there's an option given as recap. Now in this recap option, please observe. In this recap option, this was cancelled. Let me go back. Recap, yeah. Very difficult to keep a track of what we are doing. Okay, ऐसे काफी बार होता है कि we cannot remember. So what this tool will do, this Copilot can record your meetings. You have to click on record. जैसे this meeting is getting recorded. उसके बाद में who spoke how much? Okay, who spoke how much is given here. You see this person and this person have speaker over there. I can also see, okay, when he was silent, he was talking. You see, when he was silent, he was talking. Let me zoom the screen. So when he was silent, he was talking. Iska matlab ye nahi, they were like cutting each other, right? So I have the data over here, you see. So number one, I'm able to see how much the length they have spoken. Number one, what topics the discussions was done. Okay, because it is not activated, I guess. And what chapters were spoken over there. So this will also come in the Copilot. The next one, you see what are the files shared with them. And this is the AI summary. So that's an AI summary. But काफी बार ऐसे होता है, reading is boring. I don't like to read everything, right? I don't like to read everything over here. So इसमें एक video recap होता है and audio recap. Video recap and audio recap. If this meeting was for 1 hour, please observe. If this meeting was for 1 hour, carefully observe. The recap will be of 2 minutes. You see audio recap and it's generating and this will be of just 2 minutes. So when I'm having my coffee, when I'm having my chai or something, मैं उसको बोलूँगा recap कर दे, मैं चाय पीते पीते सुनता हूँ. Or maybe I'm writing something and I'm listening to that. So video recap and audio recap are the best options. So this is for you, Alturu Hima Bindu. Okay. So this will give you the MOM of this part. Allow me to load and I can help you hear
Hi,
that.
Pavan. Today is Tuesday, June
Thoda, 10
23rd,
seconds, everyone. Patience,
2026.
everyone.
We plan to cover one meeting, and that's the TechnoEdge Common Discussion Call, PPT inputs, and document revamp.
चलिए वीडियो
The
रिकैप
session began with Vaishnavi outlining the need for a master PowerPoint presentation and updated brochures to serve both
अच्छा
corporate
आवाज आ
training
रहा है
and content departments. The
आवाज आ
team
रहा है
clarified that the goal is to create unified materials that address both areas efficiently. Let's hear how Vaishnavi described
आ रहा है ना पीछे से हाँ
the
so you see that's
requirements
a
for the new
okay sorry
presentation and
अस्मिता you
brochure.
so that's
So,
a
as discussed with Pavan,
So that's a summary of those 2 minutes. It has been given in this format. And these are the people of my team. Okay, they are in TechnoEdge Learning Services. Sumit is the person who opened the session today. Tejas and Kunal are the senior leaders in the company, along with Anshika Patel. And this is a Redia, which takes the notes for me. This is a third party tool, not Copilot. I also introduced this tool as well. And these are other members with the company. So coming to the point, everyone, coming to the point over here, this has created audio recap, video recap. Lekin what I did was I clicked on this Copilot. This person, Sumit जो है ना यहाँ पे, he never speaks in the meeting. Okay, he never speaks. So मैंने क्या कहा, मैंने Copilot को पूछा कि यार ये बंदा क्या करता है? Okay, what this person does. So I will ask them, what did Sumit, okay, what did Sumit say? Okay, what did Sumit say? मुझे इसमें interest है. Okay, what did he say? So I can ask specific questions about specific topic at the specific time duration as well. So he says, okay, Sumit emphasized that the must be included vision, mission, why TechnoEdge and all those. So I understood क्या कुछ बोला है बंदे ने, right? So I can also ask them, was there a conflict? Was there a conflict? And conflict ये word use नहीं किया है, but understand sentiment समझेगा. Yeah, there was a level of conflict that it was not a personal conflict, it was a strategic content level. You understand किस level पे it is thinking कि conflict तो था भाई, personal नहीं था. अगर इसने सिर्फ बोला होता हाँ conflict है तो मैं उनके ऊपर बोल देता कि यार क्यों conflict चाहिए आप, right? So that's a beautiful part about Copilot. So everyone, this you need to record a meeting, use Copilot, and then you get a video recap, audio recap, topics, chapters, summary, and you get this Copilot option as well. यहाँ पे आप बात कर सकते हैं. All right. So coming back, why we are learning this topic? Why are we learning this topic? Because you spend a lot of time into meetings. अब आपको याद नहीं रहता है कि क्या क्या बात हुई है मीटिंग्स के अंदर. So you can use this tool to record everything here. So I hope we are in the same direction. 27 hours. How to bring it down? How to bring it down to 10 hours and something. Yeah, perfect. So moving further, everyone. Now I'll come back to the Outlook. And I'll just create a new email. Okay, creating a new email. By now you might have understood my vocabulary, my language, my spelling mistake. I hate typing. Okay, and I make a lot of mistakes. I want to draft an email to all you people. Okay, let's say thanking that you came for the webinar, you asked questions, it was interactive session, and a lot of so thing. So I'll just go to dictate. I hate typing, so I'll tell dictate. Thank you everyone for attending this webinar, and it was a great time which we spent in Copilot, understanding the loopholes, the gaps where we spend a lot of time into company and a lot of time into company and a lot of time into company and a lot of time into company. So we understood how to find out the productivity leaks, measure the time, measure the details, and how we can automate that work, how we can save the time with the help of Copilot. Thank you everyone. I'll see you in the next webinar. So मैंने ये बोल दिया, अब ये कितना गंदा ईमेल है, राइट? Nobody will like it. So I select it, I right click and I say rewrite with Copilot. I repeat, I select it, I right click and I say rewrite with Copilot. So when I say rewrite with Copilot, वो पूछेगा कैसा चाहिए आपको, how do you want it, do you want to make it shorter, make it longer, कैसा चाहिए? So I'll say make it creative. ठीक है, make it creative, or I say clarify. So I'll say make it creative and inspired, like किसके जैसे डोनाल्ड ट्रंप नहीं, नरेंद्र मोदी, and add one inspirational line by him. That's it. So I gave him a character. किसके जैसे बात करना है? How do you want them to write an email? So this will write an email in Narendra Modi's language, Mr. Narendra Modi's language, and this will give the output here. ठीक है. And carefully observe, ये एक option आ गया, and I can just click on replace. When I click on replace, it will give me the output here. So it says, thank you for being part of insightful webinar, वगैरह वगैरह, and it's much better than what I could write, everyone, what I could write. Perfect. Again, please observe what I did was I clicked over here and I said, I want to be a part of the organization where there's a lot of interesting activities done, not boring work. My life is just 30 years where I can enjoy with my fit body. Tell me, how should I proceed further? So kindly take my consideration. So कुछ भी, you write at anything, you right click, rewrite with Copilot. आ गया, and then make it more clear, creative, and send it. हो गया. So that is one, everyone, the method of writing an email. So I'm typing here in the Outlook. I hope you'll remember Outlook, write an email. How to summarize. The next topic is summarize 100 emails in one click. क्या बात कर रहा है, 100 emails को one click में कैसे summarize करेगा? Possible ही नहीं है, क्योंकि you have an experience which is more than 10 years, 20 years. ऐसा आज तक आपने देखा ही नहीं होगा, और ऊपर से confidential data leak नहीं हो रहा है. So please observe. These are a lot of emails in CC. हुआ क्या था? Whenever this emails are there. Yeah. So there are CC emails. There are a lot of emails in CC. Carefully observe, and I don't read it because there are so many people in the organization and they keep on keeping me in CC. What happened is one day there was some issue and they told me, sir, आ जाओ client call पे. अरे यार, आपका 2 साल से क्लाइंट है, 6 महीने से क्लाइंट है, मुझे कुछ पता ही नहीं उसके बारे में, कॉल पे आ जाओ. So before I go on the call, I have to be fair, right? I need to understand हुआ क्या था. So what happened is they speak a lot of things on the email. Let me open a big email for you. Okay, so what I did was, everyone, I just clicked on summarize. Okay, I just clicked on summarize. When I click on summarize over here, what will happen is within 60 seconds, this entire email, when I click on summarize, within 60 seconds, 100 emails will be summarized. 100 emails. Now I'm showing a live demo over here. So it says Shrikant Jadhav. Okay, again Shrikant Jadhav. So all the summarization has been given here, and I can just click on any one button over here. I can get a summarize file here. So this is the beautiful part about this Copilot. Even if there are 100 emails, who spoke what, when, how, it will be visible over here. So that's a summarization part when you click on summarize option here, right? And yeah, this is how you pick up. All right. So what was the button? Just click on summarize, you get the answers. ऐसे भी हो सकता है कि I want to chat with that email. Okay, I want to chat with that email. So I can just click on Copilot and let me show you practically. Yeah. So yeah. So let's say it's asking where do you want to availability and what you want to teach. So I said, I clicked on this Copilot and I'll just ask a question, which country they are asking about. Okay, I've got a requirement for a training and I asked them कि कौन से country के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. तो it will go through that document and वो बोलेगा they are asking about Saudi Arabia. Okay, they are asking about my Saudi Arabia. So let me go here and find out, and you can see Saudi Arabia. In the email, there's a word written as Saudi Arabia. So they want a session for Saudi Arabia and I've got it. So I can ask them any questions about the email and I'll get the output over there. So that's a beautiful part about Outlook here. Copilot, right? So coming back, you can summarize 100 emails. You can also go and chat. Okay, you can also go and chat with emails and get the output. Okay, you won't believe our company TechnoEdge Learning Services is a company which is into B2B training, and we also prepare e-learning content. Every person in our organization has to undergo first an AI adoption training. Okay, now most organizations fail over here because the company is obviously small, 50 people over here, and there's a lot of clarity that from top to bottom, what we want. We first note down what are the areas you spend a lot of time. Okay, if they spend a lot of time into Excel, then I will integrate Copilot for Excel. Okay, if they spend a lot of time into emails, the management spend time on email, Teams, and calendar, then they need to use on that calendar part. So different people will require different outputs over there. Okay, So first, the thing is, if you're an L&D person, CHRO, or anyone who's in the senior management, the first thing you should do is analyze. Don't take a decision. Analyze the data, find out that data, and based on that data, you take a decision. What is that first requirement which has to be given to those people? Now, you all are definitely more experienced than me. As I said, I'm just a 48% graduate, but I think you have more understanding. So coming to the teams over here, now, this are the people, social media group. I have a YouTube channel and there are 11 people who are behind the scenes. Some people prepare thumbnail, some prepare the editing part. So there are 11 people in the team. Now, what happens is, again, it's difficult to keep a track with what is going on. So what I did was I used a Copilot in the chat. Okay. In this Copilot in chat, I can tell them, uh, I can ask them what happened in last 10 days. Let's say I go for a vacation, I come back, I can ask them what happened in the last 10 days. This will give me the details. This will give me the details about 23rd June ko kya hua tha. Okay, you see, you were starting session at 11 a.m. Aaj 11 a.m. I'm starting the session here. So you see, all those details will be mentioned over here. By the way, you'll be getting 10,000 PPT templates. Okay, PowerPoint slides, you'll be getting 10,000 slides. You'll be getting 10,000 prompts as well, GPT prompts, which you can use as well, right? So after the session or before we wind up the session, Sumit from my team will share the details with you. You make sure you take that part. Copilot in webinar, Copilot in Power BI to alag hi level pe, but the license. All right, so you can chat with this topic over here and get the answers, right? That's a beautiful part. So remember, if I forget, Sumit, you please remind me that you'll be getting 10,000 PowerPoint templates and the other part as well. So everyone, PowerPoint presentation can be created in just 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, in this Copilot, I can just tell here, create a PowerPoint presentation. आपको याद है गांधी जी क्या कहते थे? राहुल गांधी लॉकडाउन में कहते थे, राइट, कि आप यहाँ से आलू डालिए और वहां से आप सोना निकालिए. सो सेम वे यहां से हम डालेंगे एक वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट. ठीक है, गंदा सा वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट, नॉट फॉर्मेटेड, नॉट प्रिंटेड प्रॉपर्ली, एंड हम बोलेंगे इसको कि क्रिएट अ पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन. सो व्हाट विल हैपन इज आई क्लिक हियर, आई ऐड वर्क कंटेंट, ये मेरा वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट, एंड आई टेल देम क्रिएट अ पीपीटी. That's it. Alu dalo, sona nikalo. So basically put the garbage data inside and get a beautiful PowerPoint presentation outside. That's what I'm trying to say. This will take 10 minutes. Kitna minute? 10 minutes. It can prepare in your company template. It will prepare in your company template. So that's a beautiful part here. All right. So coming to the point, next one is it will ask few questions, answer few questions, and confirm it. Yeah. So yeah, Ritik, no offense. I mean, we all are equal here. So maybe somebody has told this point here. So everyone, what I'm trying to give you is we will be giving you some templates, PowerPoint templates. Let me show you. PPT templates. There are 10,000 templates. 10,000 templates, and don't waste your time. मेरा सिर्फ यही कहना है कि life is limited. I'm going to give you 10,000 templates which you can use. So tell me which template you would like to see from here. Tell me, everyone, which template you want me to open and show you. Ready-made templates. So let's say rapid diagram, health infographic. Someone said health infographic. So health infographic, ye wala, I can double click and I can open. Suppose you work in the health infographic, Shweta. So आपको health infographic के लिए बहुत कुछ चाहिए होता है, right? You need to prepare a lot of things. So this is a ready-made health infographic, 8 slides in that health infographic. You can just start watching it. Now what you can do is you can, whichever you like it, number 1, 2, 3, ये देखिए, whichever you like it, you copy and paste into your company template. तो इतना time आपका बच गया, right? You don't have to work hard. Same way, there's one person said food infographics. Food infographic. So food infographic का template I'll be sharing with you. Carefully observe. ये जो food infographic है, you see this, ये carrot है और ये देखिए cheese. I cannot say it's the best in the world, but better than something, you see. So this kind of 10,000 templates are there for every department, for every domain. And the last one I can show you for roadmap. There's a roadmap template. So when you go to roadmap template, I can open this roadmap template for Raksha, and you see roadmap. कैसा road चाहिए? सीधा सीधा road चाहिए, corporate में हो, थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा road चाहिए, ऐसा road चाहिए, who like, you know, if the project is difficult, ऐसा road बनता है, ठीक है? If you work in a small company, this kind of roadmap. Okay, so depending upon what you want to convey. Okay, so this slides will be shared with you. Okay, don't do it again. I hate doing repetitive work. You also should not do it. And last one, US elections, and I can open this. Yes, ये US elections का कुछ है. So 1, 2, 3, you see map of United States and all those details are given here. वैसे if you try to do it by yourself, this will take minimum 5 hours. कितना? Minimum 5 hours. 5 hours into 5 hours into so many slides, it's going to cost you 1 year. So 1 year ka session would be given to you ready-made. 1 year ka time is given to you ready-made. Save it, share with someone, which in this case it will be useful. All right. Now coming to the Copilot, everyone, coming to the Copilot. Prompting. Okay, the prompting part. If you want to become the best prompt engineer, we just have 5-10 minutes now. If you want to become the best prompt engineer, you have to buy a course from Udemy. You have to buy a course from me. You have to spend 10 hours into some session, practice for 100 hours. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. I'm giving you one interesting, easy method of doing the prompting. The best method you can learn prompting. What is a prompting? Okay, what is a prompting first of all? I called my maid and I said, cook food for 5 people. I called my maid who cooks the food at my home. I said, cook food for 5 people, and I kept the phone. Again, I called my maid and I said, cook food for 5 people. One of them is diabetic. One of them is kid. Kept the phone. I called my maid and said, cook food for 5 people. One is diabetic. One is a kid, a baby kind of kid. And we will be reaching by 1 o'clock. Make sure you prepare by 12:30. They are Jain, so they don't like kanda tomato. So make sure you put it. So the first call which I did and the last call which I did, obviously the last call was much more productive, much more detailed. If I'm giving the right instructions to the person, the output I can expect will be correct. If I didn't tell her the right things, obviously I cannot expect it. Same way, the prompting is in a similar fashion. If I tell them write a book of 200 pages, it will write a book of 200 pages. If I tell them write a book of 200 pages in Chetan Bhagat language for people in India, okay, for people in India, age group of 20 to 30, okay, 20 to 30, and in a simple tone. So what I'm giving is more detail. If I'm giving it more better output. Now इसका एक स्टाइल होता है, ठीक है, इसका एक स्टाइल होता है. So let me show you the example. So I will give a prompt here. So write a book of 200 pages and no pages बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा. We don't have time. So I want you to write an offer letter of 1 page for an intern who's joining the company. That's it. छोटा सा. ये थोड़ा गलत हो गया. Please understand. That's an offer letter here. Okay. Now, if I tell them again, so act like you have 1,000 years of experience as a team of HRs. Act like you have 1,000 years of experience as a team of HRs who knows how to write an offer letter. Now write an offer letter for a person who is joining the company as an intern, who is a video editor. Make sure the internship is for 6 months, starting from 1st of July 2026. Add all the terms and conditions and write an offer letter. You can make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But the chances of mistakes what you make should be only 0.001%. Validate 100 times before you give me the output. Find mistakes, fix it, and then give me the output. आप समझे? मैंने उसको दे दिया 1,000 years of experience. मतलब अगर मेरी जगह पे, if I'm talking here right now, if I bring a fresher on my place, that person will not be that effective. If I bring a person who's double my experience, he'll be more effective. So who is talking to that tool, who is talking to the audience will matter. right? So here I'm telling them who is talking to me, 1,000 years of experience wala HR. Okay. And I told them mistakes are done by everyone. You also make mistakes, but the mistake should be only 0.001. You validate 100 times and then give the output. Now that's the offer letter which is given here. Legally, technically, everything is properly given. So you need to give a role to that person. You need to give a lot of details here and then give it. Lekin, I know you don't have time to become a prompt engineer. You're not a prompt engineer. So for you, we have a prompt coach. ये देखिए, prompt coach is something which you'll be getting here. How to get this prompt coach? When you click on more agents, you have this option as prompt coach. What is the use of this prompt coach here? When you open this prompt coach, इसको you just talk. You don't give anything. You talk to that. It will ask you 4 questions, A, B, C, D questions, 4 questions. Answer those 4 questions and you get the output here. Please observe. I will give the input. It will ask me 4 questions and give them. For example, I want to create a dashboard in Excel. Write a prompt. ठीक है, आई वॉन्ट टू क्रिएट अ डैशबोर्ड इन एक्सेल, राइट अ प्रॉम्प्ट. किसके लिए, कौन है क्लाइंट, कौन है मैनेजर, कौन बनाने वाला है. अगर वो बहुत बड़ा है, 50-year-old है, तो उसको नहीं दिखेगा ठीक से. तो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट शुड बी देयर. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज you didn't give the detail. So what type of dashboard do you want to create? See the first question, what type of dashboard you want to create? So it says sales dashboard. Option दे दिया. मेरे को लगता है I can copy that and I can paste it. Sales dashboard बना दो. 4 questions पूछेगा approximately. Second, it's saying, can you tell me a bit about your data? So I'll say, मैं अभी copy paste कर रहा, I'm not giving the output here. So that's a second. Third question, वो और भी कुछ पूछेगा, so आपको सिर्फ आंसर करना है. Yeah. What do you want dashboard to look and behave, right? So I'll say charts, Control C and Control V. ठीक है. So third question I answered. Options भी खुद ही दे रहा है, but obviously everyone read and then give it. Don't follow me what I'm doing it right now. Don't follow me exact step to step. Read everything, validate, verify, and then give the output here. Final prompt is this one. When you give this final prompt here, create a professional sales dashboard. You see this one. This is what you call as a prompt. इसको कहते हैं prompting. अब आपको क्या करना है? You have to just copy, right click. You can copy. ये किया copy and लेके जाओ Excel पे. You can click here and you can paste it here. So last night, which prompt I prepared in the same manner. I copied from here and I prepared it here. So you just need to paste it. That's it. So prompt coach is something which you can get it. See, अगर यहाँ पे नहीं समझ में आए, it's okay. Go to Google, search it. और कैसे लाना है, no problem. आप इसको ही पूछो ना. अरे I attended a webinar of Pavan Lalwani from TechnoEdge Learning Services, but I did not understand how to integrate prompt coach. Give me step-by-step method how to integrate prompt coach. खत्म. आपके पास एक powerful tool है which will be helping you to get the answers very quickly. So you see, this is what you do is इसको use करो GPT जैसा and मिल जाएगा जो भी चाहिए, right? And I think I'll just take last 2 minutes here. Last 2 minutes over here if I'm missing something. Visual Studio developers भी हैं हमारे session में. There are many developers who are attending the sessions, or many HROs, CHROs, or L&Ds people are attending the session here, and you want your technical team to be productive. Technical team, right? जिनको coding वोडिंग आता, right? So when you press Control I, ये Visual Studio है, and here I can write a prompt, write a Python code to clean or scrap data from website. Okay, that's it. So मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है write a Python code to scrap data from a website. That's it. And 60 seconds to 100 seconds. जल्दी बन गया. Within 100 seconds, you will get a Python code from here, and I can, sorry, just click on keep. I click on this new file, text file, and Control I can tell them write a Java.NET Python VBA कोई भी कोड लिखिए उसमें Java code of 1000 lines to do something interesting. I'm not a developer, but I'm just trying to tell you. कि GitHub Copilot, that's a term people use in US, GitHub Copilot, Visual Studio Copilot, developer का job 95% has been reduced and 5% is for validating, verifying. I cannot say 100% because this may be technical terms are there, deploying pipelines, validation, verification. And those are things which are more technical, but जो coding used to take 70% of time, writing a code, thinking, वो सब चला गया. You can just type it and get it. It will take few seconds, 100 seconds, but you can get the output. यहाँ पे you can create a requirement document, आप flow chart बना सकते हो, you can get everything. Now again, it's a paid license. Copilot in Visual Studio is a paid license, so you can get it. Okay, by the way, people who are attending the session today will get a certificate of completion. Okay, certificate of completion. You will get, when you put the certificate, put your name properly. Okay, just put your name properly. That certificate, you will get it on your email. Okay. And Sumit from my team will help you with what do you call PowerPoint templates, the prompting. And if your company, if your team requires this kind of coaching, training, mentoring, okay, we have our team of instructors who are well versed, who are better than me, but we have a same mindset. Save time, don't waste time. Productivity should be important. It can be Copilot. Some people are using Claude. We do technical and non-technical trainings as well, and we're into e-learning content development. We do develop for multi different companies here. So I think you have understood. If you have questions, I can answer those. Someone please put the link in the chat window, Sumit or someone, so people can fill that form and you will get a certificate on your email ID. Name should be correct. You'll receive an email ID. You'll receive a certificate on your email in 60 seconds. You'll receive the certificate on your email, है ना? 60 seconds, Tiwari, मिल जाएगा. All right, so that's all for the session. And please, you can unmute other people if they have a question. They can answer those. They can ask. What do you call? Narendra, you can unmute if you can. Other people. Perfect. Now the mics are open, everyone. You can ask questions if you have. I'm here to answer those questions. You have the mic for access.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Anji Pankaj, please tell me. Thank you,
Sir,
Geeta. Thank you, Radhika.
Sir, Pankaj here.
Margaret, thank you. Yes, please tell me.
Okay, सर मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, मैं आपको यूए से अटेंड कर रहा हूँ.
Okay. Abhishek, you can unmute and ask if you have something.
Hello, I am audible. Hello.
Sorry, now I can hear you. Sorry,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Pankaj audible, sir?
Yes, Pankaj, please tell me.
Okay, सर मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ जो यूए में काम करता हूँ, तो वर्किंग इन द प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल. तो I started using Copilot recently. Previously, I was using ChatGPT. So only thing, the session I attended, my organization has given me Copilot officially, but all features are not there. Like prompt coach is I cannot see, I cannot edit. So it is good. So how I can use as a medical? Do you have any classes or courses for an individual person?
No, sir. We are into completely B2B for the organization we do. Individual के लिए, if you connect with Sumit, he'll give you the right person who's good into retail. तो उनसे आप training ले सकते हो.
Okay, ठीक है. Okay.
जी. Thank you, Pankaj. Yes. Yes, Abhishek, please tell me.
Hey, hi, Pavan.
Yes.
The session was really engaging, and I'm already a part of your TechnoEdge community. So yeah, the things with the Copilot, that was truly insightful. Now, having taken the course of the like the Excel and the Power BI, I wanted to understand some of the aspects were like what we already know, like being in the industry for the last 8 to 10 years, we know how to use the Excels, but then integrating AI into Excel and enhancing the quality of the work in data mining, data crunching, analysis. So you mentioned that there's no course as such, but then on B2B learning session, we need to be done for that. Is that so?
Yeah, see, last October, I started recording a course, to be very frank. December तक I scrapped the course of 10 hours on AI and Copilot क्योंकि it was not valid. The things have changed over there. So the AI is changing so fast. that it is very difficult to record because you need time to record as well. So if you want to learn, because we are doing that work, what you have to do, आपका research का काम, finding different use cases, we are doing that work. Now, if you want to, your main question was, where do we learn, right?
Yes.
Where do we learn? Number one, free resources on YouTube. Number one. Number two is get a coach, one-on-one के लिए or team के लिए, which I don't do it. We do it only for corporate companies. We go to their companies and do that or online. But yes, if you connect with Sumit, he'll help you with the right connect who can teach you, coach you on AI in Copilot and somewhere.
Yeah, the only challenge being like even if I talk just about the Indian setup, what we have in our company, I won't name the company here, but
Yeah.
then because people across have been joining, so we have a very large setup, and so getting this session for everyone and connecting with the HR and we being in the finance, so it becomes very difficult. So that's the reason that question was.
I totally understand, and good that you are one of the early bird who's trying to look for yourself, right? I mean, first one
So,
of trying to take this initiative, and it's incredible. But yeah, keep on checking resources. If not, my team will help you with this. Yeah.
okay, I'll connect with Sumit then. Thank
GG.
you.
Done. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Yes, we have. Yes, you can unmute Debashish or Anchal. Anyone? Yeah.
Sir, Devashish sir. Yes, sir. Devashish from. Hello, sir.
हाँ जी बोलिए.
Sir, recently I enrolled your PowerPoint, Power BI course.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and
Thank you.
from tutorial point आपको हम फॉलो करते हैं YouTube में. तो सर आज का जो क्लास हुआ है वेरी फास्ट हुआ सर. इसका कोई YouTube पे मिलेगा सर नेक्स्ट?
इसका रिकॉर्डिंग विल बी शेयर्ड. इट माइट कम ऑन यूट्यूब, थोड़ा एडिटिंग करके जहां पे मैं गलत बात कर रहा हूँ वो निकाल देगा टीम, बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव. ठीक है, तो वो कर देगा. बट या इट विल बी देयर अवेलेबल. कनेक्ट विद सुमित, बी इन टच विद हिम.
सेकंड थिंग सर, हम जो कंपनी में काम करते हैं वहाँ एमएस ऑफिस का हम लोग का एनरोल है 365. ठीक है, ओके सर. हेलो सर. तो
हाँ जी
अगर
बोलिए.
सर फ्यूचर में सर आप जो पहले वाला स्पीकर भी बोला सर, आज एक थोड़ा सा 2 घंटा 3 घंटा का अभी आज जो 360 पर जहाँ है वो जगह थोड़ा सा एक तो कंटेंट अगर आप अपलोड करोगे इट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर अस.
Perfect. We will do that. No problem.
Actually, sir, actually my age 55 and also I am disabled. तो सर हमारा जो कंपनी वाला जो कोर्स कराया था 30 मिनट 40 मिनट्स वो सर हवा हो के उतना नहीं हुआ. बट आपका जो कैपेबिलिटी है फॉर टीचिंग वो वेरी फैंटास्टिक. तो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू अगेन जो कम्युनिटी हम लोग हूँ जहाँ सर हम लोग कोर्स इन्वॉल्व किया हम लोग को प्लीज शेयर करिए कंटेंट. एंड वी ऑल्सो रिक्वेस्ट टू अगर पे बटन होगा पे बटन परचेस करने के लिए भी करा दूँ सर. ओके सर, थैंक यू.
Sure. Thank you, sir Devashish. Great. हाँ जी. Yes, we have Anchal. Yes, please tell me.
Hi, Pavan. Just quick
Yeah.
question. I understand not everybody has the licensed version. So for a normal Copilot, what would be the best use in an organization
Normal
without
Copilot.
without the licensed version? Like what would I can use it in the best possible way?
Yes. So I'll give you use cases. You can learn 1,000 coding languages. You can learn 1,000 human languages. You ask me, I can show you practically as well. Give me 1 minute. With the non-licensed version, क्या कर सकते हैं? Non-licensed version. What you can do is you can learn 1,000 plus coding languages. ठीक है? You can learn 1,000 plus functions. It can be Excel, it can be Java, it can be .NET. Okay. You can also learn 1,000 plus human languages in the world. जितना भी होगा, I'm not sure about the number. 1,000 plus human language, Japanese, French, Chinese. You can also do the brainstorming, curiosity questions आप पूछ सकते हैं. ठीक है. You can also teach as a teacher, mentor, coach. हाँ जी पूछिए.
Yeah, as an HR professional, what all activities can we take through?
हाँ, ये था right prompt.
Just
So
be
as an HR, whatever activities you do, जैसे you take an interview, ठीक है, you do the motivational talk, ठीक है, you do the onboarding, ठीक है, you do whatever things you do, आपका जो JD है, job description, जिसके वजह से आप हायर हुए थे, all those job description, if you put into ChatGPT and tell them I'm an HR, sorry, the Copilot, and help me design 1,000 questions. 1,000 questions for XYZ candidate with XYZ experience. Give me some motivation line for every scenario. Onboarding kit techniques, give me. So whatever things you have as an HR, you have to write down और हर एक का आपको आंसर मिलेगा. You can also get the formulas, dashboards, pictures, ठीक है, offer letters, increment letters. You understood, right? What I'm trying to say. आप कोई भी एक example दीजिए. I can help you with one practical example, live example.
Dashboards only, we tend to make dashboards, we tend to do the attrition analysis and all of those Excel things that we do. So basis
100%.
so basis the analysis, we have to then give out insights to our senior stakeholders accordingly.
Exactly. Yes, but ये web वाला, you have to make sure it is enterprise data protection. ठीक है. कंपनी का you upload यहाँ पे आलू डालो सोना निकालो. आलू मतलब you just upload the Excel file whichever data you have, let's say this one, and you give a prompt here. Do the data analysis and give the insights so that I can present to so and so person. और prompt यहाँ से उठा लो आप prompt code से. ठीक है. So it is possible. Yes.
Thank you.
George. All right. Yes. Any questions? Do I need to answer? हाँ, if you pass हो जाओगे आप शैलेंद्र. I know you'll pass the certificate. So everyone, please confirm if you received the certificate in your email. Sumit is very fast in my organization. In our organization, he sends certificate in 60 seconds. Okay. If you receive certificate, just thank him. Radhika, just check your email. आपका email ID सही होना चाहिए. You'll get the opportunity. Surya, yes. So we don't waste time. Our organization doesn't waste time into manually writing and sending to people. We give instant gratitude, instant happiness. I think that's it, everyone. Udit Goel, notebook, Copilot is good. Yes. Thank you. Great, everyone. So, yes, Sumit, you want to cover up the last part?
Yes.
Yes. Sure. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That was a really wonderful session. Right. And as we come to the end of today's session, I'd just like to leave you all guys with one final thought, right? Is that throughout history, every major technological shift has created two groups of people, major two groups of people. Right. The first group waits for the implementation part of it. They observe, they watch others experiment, and forced to adapt eventually, right? Whereas the second group learns early, they experiment, they make the mistakes, and they build capabilities before everyone else. Right. And those are usually the people and organizations that gain the biggest advantage in the market. Right. So AI is technically no different. So the biggest risk today is not AI. The biggest risk is ignoring AI. Whereas your colleagues, your competitors, your organizations around are learning to use it effectively. Right. So today's webinar was not about learning a few techniques. It was about understanding a new way of working, right? A new way of thinking, a new way of solving your business problems. So today, let me just leave you with a very simple challenge is that by tomorrow evening, use AI to complete one task that you would normally do manually, any single task that you would do manually, right? So it could be writing an email, creating a dashboard, or maybe you want to summarize a meeting, right? So use do anything, just create one task using AI. Okay, because learning is something that generally doesn't happen during webinars. It is something that happens during the implementation part of it, right? So thank you again for investing your time with us today. And as promised, we will be sharing 4 set of resources with you. Number one, the certificates, which I think you already have received on your email if you have filled the form. Second is a list of 1,000+ prompts, which you can simply use and copy paste in your any kind of AI tool that you're using. That will help you do your work even more faster. Number three is the resource that is something even more valuable for leaders and professionals is that we'll be sharing a practical AI implementation workflows that shows where AI can be integrated across different functions of the business, from operations to sales to HR, marketing, customer support, and so on. Right. So these are the resources that actually many organizations spend a considerable time building internally, but here you'll receive them at free of cost. So that will be sharing you on the email ID that you have provided in the form. So please ensure the email ID is correct. There are no errors in that. And I have displayed the QR which has the feedback. So these three documents will be shared with you by end of the day today. The certificates you will receive immediately. The rest of the documents you'll receive on your email. Yeah, that was it. Thank you so much. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and we keep doing such webinars every single month on various different topics, be it AI, be it Copilot, be it analytics. The topic keeps varying. So ensure that you are, followed us on LinkedIn. We have followed TechnoEdge page on LinkedIn. We have dropped our LinkedIn IDs in the chat so that you can stay connected with us and keep on getting the latest updates. Yeah. So look forward to connecting with you again. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Pawan sir, for delivering the session.
Thank you everyone, and have a great Copilot ahead. If not, take some other AI if you're working for other company, no problem. But don't stop learning. 30 to 60 years ka bracket is very small. Every minute is very important. Don't waste your time. Enjoy. Bye bye. Take care.